I'm not proud about this. Not even a little bit. I shouldn't even say I'm happy about this, but something just making me feel like I mean shit. You know.
On behalf of all the independent girls worldwide, I'm here to say that we are tired. In fact, let me speak for myself. I am tired. I'm tired of worrying about my own hair, worrying about paying for my own nails, worrying about what I'm gonna eat, paying for what I'm gonna eat, paying my bills, fixing my own car.
I've reached this point in my life where the strong, independent woman phase is dying down, like slowly dying down. Like, I'm tired.
Just turned 34 this March, and I am too broke to have a child. And
Can't be the only person who feels like this. So I'm 30 years old. I am unemployed. I've been unemployed for 4 months. I literally can't get a job. I've applied to over 150 jobs. I now have negative $4.41 in my savings account.
I need to know who the is in charge, who I need to talk to. Cause listen, when I tell y'all, I've been looking for a new job because I'm sick and tired of the job that I'm at, and I really don't care. Honestly, I don't care.
At what age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong Black independent woman?
The strong Black woman narrative is a scam. Wake up! I had a good run. I did everything the society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills. I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent.
When do we come together as a society and just say, I told you so? Now, I don't want to be like rude. I don't want to, make you feel bad about your fucked up decisions. But we told you so. And most of us sat back and watched. I was one of those ones who sat back and watched. Even now, I'm still sitting back watching. But I do think that these type of videos need to be talked more about because they're not really being shown. They focus more on the women that are like that no man really wants. And I get it, rating, views, clickable, click ads, whatever you want to call them. So they speak more on that because most of the time, I mean, let's keep it 100, yo. Like most people on YouTube that's watching YouTube videos on this caliber don't really want to see good women. They really want to just see, I guess, quote unquote, what they consider an independent boss woman that they want to make fun of. And I'm gonna say it, but it's my own personal opinion. I feel like that's only because like they really can't get women. I'm not gonna call them incels. I just feel like they just can't get women, or they just don't try hard to do it, or they don't want to put the work in. Now I understand that because I'm not one to want to put work in either. But this right here should show you, if you pick right, you can find you a good one. And when I say good one, I mean, okay, let me stop. No, fuck, I'm not doing that shit no more. When I say good one, I'm saying good one for the night, good one for the week, good one for the month, whatever. No more than 30 days. Usually, you shouldn't really go past 30 days if you're not looking for an actual relationship. And honestly, you probably shouldn't do that either, but, I don't want to be a hypocrite.
I refused to accept gifts and help. I said I was strong. I did it, and I did it to say that I want nothing from it. I literally did not win any special awards. My life has not changed drastically. So now I'm going to reclaim my time, okay? When you see me now, know that I'm a soft babe. Soft like babe, you get it? I'm not Annie. I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now, you address me as such, okay? I want to be able to look at me and say, wow, this babe is soft. Wow, this babe likes enjoyment. Wow, this babe has not worked a day in her life. That's what I want you to see me as, okay? And when you see me next, address me as Chief Executive Commander.
But see, it's too late now. It's too late. All right. All that would have mattered maybe 10 years ago, maybe even 15 years ago. But right now, it's too fucking late. All right. The majority of men that can provide for you on that type of caliber, black, white, Asian, Mexican, whatever, right? No race intended. It's over. Because the majority of us, because I'm including that, is the fact that, well, when we was in our early 20s, y'all didn't want us. We wasn't good enough for y'all then. I'm not saying all y'all were like that, but the majority of y'all motherfuckers was just like that. So, unfortunately, even though it's not all, motherfucker, right now it's going to be all. So, that's where we at with that right now. Ain't no going back, right? We didn't put the work in. You told us that we had to be this, that, and third. Okay, So, we listened. We listened. We went. We got our shit together. We became better men financially. Got our head on straight. We got the car. We got the crib. We got the great job. We got the bank account. Some of us got in stocks and crypto. Some of us got investments. You know what I'm saying? We turned our hobbies into actual productivity to create a side income. We did all that. Problem is, once we did that, well, what we did not know at the time, because at the time we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have Red Pill, we didn't have Andrew Tate, we didn't have Kevin Samuels, we didn't have Anton Daniels, we didn't have MTR, we didn't have a poor man's podcast, we had none of that shit. No, how we found out? Once we got up there, all of a sudden we had more options. What? Wait, what? You mean I can have her and her and her? You mean I can be like Young Drope? My girl got a girlfriend. I can have. Whoa. It's like it opened up a whole new world for us, and we not going back, yo. And if you don't want to deal with it, we don't give a fuck at all. We don't care. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Chief, a soft like big.
I am so tired of living my life in survival mode because despite having 2 college degrees and making close to $80,000 a year, I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I am sacrificing my mental health, my time, and my energy to take care of people in their most vulnerable moments, and a lot of the time they do not make it. At the very least, I should be able to pay my bills. And for anyone who's thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't have chose that job, somebody has to do it. And you know damn well, if your loved one was critically ill, you would want somebody to take care of them, right?
Nope.
Something has
like
to
that.
give. I cannot keep doing that.
I usually don't do this because I'm ashamed. But at this point, I'm desperate, and I need help. I am currently in a hotel with my son. I don't have a car, and I just don't have no support. And
it's over, man. It's over. It is whatever this gender war thing, whatever it was supposed to be. This shit is dead. All right, it's over. At this point in time, it's nothing more than shits and giggles. It's funny to look at. It's funny to watch. There are plenty good women out there who are willing to be on your program. Now, if you are a newly found man and you are just now getting your shit together, my advice to you is what was told to me, and it worked wonders for me when it came to women. Only spend 10% of your life activity on women. The other 90%, put your time in and getting your shit together. Because after you get your shit together, just even a little bit. I ain't saying you ain't even gotta be a 6-figure man depending on where you live at. You know what I mean? Get that shit together and you will be just fine. You can still have multiple if you want multiple. Now, honestly, I don't think that you should have multiple women. Personally, I don't think so. I mean, you can. It's okay. It ain't bad. Depending. Yeah. Anyway, y'all killed it, man. Women killed it. Women killed They had like the greatest opportunity, and honestly, they had a good run, man. I mean, I would dare say y'all had a good run from what? I would say from the 1900s till about, I say like 2014, 15 is when the bubble crushed, right? So it's been about 10 years of the change. It's only been, think about that. It's only been 10 years of a change, and they are going through it. And it's cool. It's cool. I actually commend the women that came on here and was able to speak their truth. It's not a popular one because you look borderline stupid. But they're willing to at least say something, and I give kudos to those women because they're newer women that are coming of age to be actual women, when they see this, they may have a different perspective, have a better way of doing things, because women in their 30s, for the most part, of all races, they're struggling, and I'll say this, right? I'll say this: women in their 30s that are mids, they got it the worst, because they're right in between. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's a 5, then she could possibly be a 7 or 8 on a good day, right? But if she's like an 8 or a 9, or your quintessential 10, whenever you find them, or they're always gonna be, they're fine. All right. Me personally, I'm cool on the 10s and the 9s and the 8s and the 7s. I'm strong with a good 6, but me, I don't just look at looks anymore. I look at other different factors. All right. A dude might see a chick that I'm with, he might see her as a 4, but I'm gonna see her as a 7 or 8. Because I look at how I look at things, not how I think the world, or how social media, or how any other man or woman sees the person that I'm with. I don't need some form of validation from other people from the person that I am with. But overall, nigga, we up, bro. As men, hey, this is a win. And you, I dare say this probably gonna last for another 20 years. This about to be a 20-year run. I lied to you not. This will be a 20-year run for men to be able to capitalize and pretty much do whatever the fuck that they want to do, until, as always, another man comes and fuck it up.